707-578-6101 or visit fountaingroveinns.com. Welcome back to the CRN Digital Talk radio show, The Manettis.
How lucky can one guy be?
Pretty lucky.
I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the
That's all
fella
you
once
get.
said, ain't that a kick in the head?
Ladies and gentlemen, The Manettis sing for
The
you.
room was
Go, Dean, go, Dean. You know, I'm watching Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis from the Colgate-Palmolive show in like 1953.
But you watch things and you just watch a bunch of them, don't you? So
No,
what-
I watch them because I work out every day on the treadmill.
Right.
And I find television, I hate to say it, boring. So I find these old things and I watch them. But I have to tell you, Dean Martin, first of all, played the trombone. He danced like crazy. Jerry Lewis, I now realize, was a genius. They're just hysterical. Live. I mean,
and you're watching them live now?
well, not
Yeah, they
now,
come to the
but the
house.
show was live. I mean, you could see the walls shake.
What was the name of the show?
The
Colgate.
Palmolive Hour.
Colgate.
Wow.
Palmolive
Hey, where do
Hour.
you get these? You get them off Hulu?
I
DVD.
found these in
No,
some
DVDs.
old DVD place, and they're really.
And you hook them up on your treadmill? Is that what you do?
Yeah, that's right. They run on the treadmill with me. Jerry goes,
So if you
help me,
slow
help
down-
me, help me.
You slow down and goes, hey, lady. And then she's like, hey, lady, hey, lady.
Hey, little pally.
Well, that's pretty good. Oh, okay, so I was watching television myself last night on something called HD Net. I think Universal has it. And they were showing reruns of Charlie's Angels.
Wow.
And they would play it for a half hour. And then right at the half hour, it broke away, and it was Cindy Crawford's skincare with Valerie Bertinelli.
Oh, no.
Like on every episode after like
What?
11 o'clock at night. And you'd watch the first half hour, and you get really into it. And then all of a sudden, I'm Valerie Bertinelli. This is Cindy Crawford. You have beautiful skin. And every hour that would happen.
Why?
So
Maybe
many-
the show gave you pimples.
Good. All right, let's go to the phones. 800-336-2225 is our call-in line. Toll free 800-336-2225. We go to Woodstock, Ontario in Canada, and Carl is on the line. Carl, you're on with Nancy and Larry Manetti on CRN.
Hi, Carl.
Hi, guys. How are you today?
Pretty
Great.
good. How's
How
Canada?
Canada's warm today.
Oh.
Like everywhere.
Yes, like everywhere. Larry, I just have a question. How was it filming the episode with Frank Sinatra with Magnum PI?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, that was over the top. That was probably, one of the great that's the only episode in my life that, I could close my eyes and visualize it. It was something. He was terrific, by the way. And, I'll tell you something that nobody knows. When he did that show, he had a colostomy bag. He just had an operation, and he was so dedicated and such a professional that he insisted on doing his own stunts and everything with his bag.
So, Manetti says, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Working with other actors, and you had a slew of incredibly great guest
Right.
stars on Magnum PI plus your original cast. What was different about Frank Sinatra working with him? We've seen him in From Here to Eternity and everything. Did he do anything differently and when he would prep for the role?
You just said it, Here to Eternity and everything that he's done. It was like I freaked out. We had Joseph Cotton, Dana Winter. We had every big movie star on the show. But with Frank, I was nervous, real nervous. And I couldn't believe he was sitting next to me and talking to me. And there was the camera, and I said, hey, here I am, a Chicago kid working with Frank Sinatra.
Much
hey,
what you
Carl,
got off
you're
camera,
right.
you would get on camera with him, kind of? Or did he get into
Well,
it?
he was just a lot of fun.
Tell him the story about the Polaroid.
Oh, yeah, Frank.
Polaroids?
Frank handed me a Polaroid camera, and he said, so when I do my stunt, take pictures of it. And there were 3 cameras photographing this. And I said, well, Frank, shut up. Take pictures. Do what I tell you. So he said, stand up here. So I'm standing on top of a table, and they go, action, camera 1, action, camera 2.
And you're shooting a
action,
Polaroid with that
camera
noise?
3. And boom, boom, and he's right in the middle of the fight, and I'm snapping this picture, and a flash goes, and they say, cut, and then the B camera, everything's fine. A camera, there's a flash. And I said, I said, it wasn't me, and zzz, and the picture's coming out of the front of the camera. Frank looked at everybody and says, hey, I didn't tell him to.
That's pretty good.
Was Frank a big fan of the show, or how did he get on
that's
there?
how it happened. We were having dinner, Selleck, Nancy, and I, and Julie and Barbara, and he knew every episode, and he just reiterated every episode and said who the director was, who the guest stars. Finally, I said, Frank, why didn't you do the show? He said, I thought you never asked me. So the rest is history, and that was Frank Sinatra.
So
you know?
he knew that it was also a Quinn Martin production?
Oh, yeah, Quinn Martin.
He wasn't as brain damaged as you are.
Thank you very much.
He just said, if you give me a Kolachki, I'll do Magnum. So, Carl, there's your answer.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thanks for the call, buddy. There goes Carl. 800-336-2225 is our call-in number. 800-336-2225. You can email Larry and Nancy at lmanetti, Manetti, at crni.net. We got an email here for you, Larry. It said, Larry, I just finished your book a month or so ago and wanted you to know I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was fun reminiscing about the show and learning all the insights and information you gave about the show. And did you choose or have, or rather, I've always been a big fan of Magnum, and now I've caught the bug again, thanks to your book.
Oh, yeah, great. Thank you.
Let me
That's
tell
nice.
everybody where they can get the book
Where is that?
at LarryManetti.com.
So there's a website, LarryManetti.com.
Right. You can order the book off of there.
All right, we'll have a few more emails when we come back, plus your phone calls at 800-336-2225. One segment remains, so get those calls in right now. 800-336-2225. And don't forget, Larry Manetti Show replayed on the weekend at CRN always. You hear us live Tuesdays at 4 o'clock Pacific time, and then the replay coming your way on CRN1 Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific, Saturday on CRN4 at 9 a.m., and again on CRN4 Sunday at 7 p.m. Check it out right here on CRN.